Oh yes, thank you everyone for making that time to join us today in this, what I call it, a hands-on experience or hands-on a flow, right? So without further ado, I would like to introduce us to what we be having to do today. All right. So Power Automate, most people, I believe most people might be wondering what is Power Automate. Yeah, so a quick dive. A Power Automate is a solution from Microsoft, and what it does is a workflow, automation workflow allows us to um, that allows us to you know automate our tasks. It requires logic, understanding what you want to do, how you want to do it. All right. So it's a Microsoft application, and before you can use it, definitely you should have a Microsoft account, or maybe your organization is registered in Microsoft. Then you can have it, you can use it. All right. So today I'll be walking you through on how you can. So we'll be narrowing down the niche a bit. So we'll be working on how the way we post our content on LinkedIn. Things around content is a bit, let's say, a bit difficult sometimes. Like sometimes it is a whole task to us. Like we find it difficult due to the fact that maybe the way our schedule is. Most people do have a tight schedule that do not allow them to to even communicate or engage their audience in their various social media accounts, right? So that's what we'll be doing today on how we can automate that process and how we can automate that task. So we don't need to always go to our LinkedIn to create a post or to engage. Just what we need to do is sit down, articulate what we want to be, what we have in stock for a week, even for a month. All right, just articulate it, make it as a topic, create a double sheet where you upload all those things and the various days you want them to be uploaded. Then Power Automate, though it's also an AI tool too. It has an AI solution in it. So with that combined solution, we create a nice content for you and for your audience. So you don't need to like, let me go and engage my audience, post one or two. But no, this will handle all those tasks, right? And another thing, hold on, I think I'm not sharing my screen. All right, so I believe you all can see my screen, right? And I
Yes,
confirm if you can see my
yes,
screen.
yes. We can see. I can see your screen, and I believe that
Okay,
others should be able to see it as well.
all right. So, like I said, is a Microsoft application. So the whole essence, when you access this is your landing page. So for you to, like I said, for you to have access to this, definitely you need to have a Microsoft account. So you have to create an account with probably if you have to make use of Power Automate itself, create an account first with Microsoft. Then with that, they will allow you to make use of this feature. So another thing is some of the solution in it, some are paid solution. So you need to, but before then, they give a grace time. You can use a free trial, get to know how the application is, how you can make use of it. Is it helping your is does it meet with your expectation? So all this is what you know, first of all, shake and ascertain first before you can go ahead to like subscribe. All right. So like I said, we'll be going deep down in how we can automate our tasks in terms of posting of our content. All right. And I don't know if most of us are with our laptop or PC. We can make this more interactive in such a way that we can carry everybody along. But if no, we can just go ahead and but I believe with this you all can understand how the starting phase, the process, and the end results, right? So I'll come to this create, and I'll be clicking on automated cloud flow. And why are we making use of automated cloud flow? So the main reason we're making use of automated cloud flow is we don't need to on our system always before this solution can be functional, right? So it should be on the cloud. And the cloud that we are making use of here is the Microsoft cloud. So when we create this, we don't need to be there always to like trigger it or to like monitor it. We just don't need that. If we already set our flow, set our make our setting the workflow perfect, there's no need of coming in here to like, oh, is my stuff running or not? So that is the whole essence of making the automated cloud flow. So when we click on this, first thing we do is naming our flow. So we're going to be using LinkedIn post as the flow name. Then for the trigger, you have to select anything here just to set it up. Then we can go ahead to like correct our trigger. So yeah, this is it. And before now, let's delete this. And we're going to add a preferred trigger. So the trigger we'll be making use of here is recurrence. Reason is we want the post to be this solution to be triggered every day or every 30 minutes or every 1 hour. It all depends on your preference. So I'll be making use of day. So this flow is more of a day stuff. And also in consideration, you should select your time zone. And the time zone I'll be making use of here is West Africa time zone. All right, that's it. Okay, so at this hour, this is to specify the time you want this to be to trigger. So like this, what's the time? 10:25. You can schedule this for. You can actually schedule it to be at any time. So let's assume 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock. Maybe you need a time. I say 8:30. So this runs at 8:30 every day. So this is done. So next we need to create our Google Sheets. This Google Sheets is what we're making of Google Sheets is to be able to list down all the topics that we would like the solution to create for us, right? So I'll go straight to my Google. Right. So for you to access your Google Sheets on your Google, you just need to Okay, so you just need to like come here, click on this nine dots, nine dots, right? Or 6 dots. No, it's nine. Then when you scroll down, you'll be able to see your Google Sheet here. Then click on it.
Isn't sorry, I think you are not sharing that part of the screen. It's still showing your Power Automate.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, sorry for that.
So it's still share entire screen.
Okay, I think I need to share my whole screen here, my entire screen.
Yeah, I think that would be great so that when you move to another screen, you don't have to always change it.
Okay, so right, though I've created something here, but then just when you click on that sheet, it will come up, it will open this page for you. And here you can see some templates that Google has provided. But here now we are going to be using blank sheets. Okay. So the first thing we have to do here is first you need to rename the sheets. So I'll be naming this, though I have similar name for this, but I'll have to change it to something else. Right. Okay. Then copy it. So when you come, you'll be seeing things like this, right? So first we even need to put our stuff in a table, right? So we to enable the solution to read whatever we have inside, right? Let's remove this. Then here you can see topic. So this topic, let's assume the topic you want to discuss or you want to create content about. So that is the whole essence. So here, preferred day. And then you can call here, you can call this one maybe, so let's say posted, um, that is where you are posting the content. Though we are making use of LinkedIn here, but just to make it more dynamic in case we intend including any other social media there, it can take log of all the various content that was created for the various social medias. So here we can see the post. So this post is what the system was able to generate. All right. Okay. I think that's all. That's what we need here. Then you can start with our topic. What do we actually want to talk about? What is that stuff that you want to discuss with your audience? That is number one thing. You have to think deep, or already you have a niche that you always speak about or talk about. You just have to put it here. So today, we'll be posting or creating content around how to make use of Google Sheets, or probably we'll talk about um, how to make use of Power Automate. how to make okay. So for the preferred dates, we can see 23 from here to those dates. So for all these all these other column, the system will update that. All right. Can even include time here. As you want to put. Oops. So on this, we already have a table. Then over to our flow. So what we'll do here is we create a node that can collect this, that can collect the information in this Google Sheet. So to type Google and to bring up all the nodes we have for Google. So here we are making use of get rules. Right. So before now, before you have access to this, you have to come to this connection. If you've not used it before, you just need to come here. When you click on it, it will even open a signing page for you where you can now sign in your account, right? So already I have my account in here. And when I click here, it will take me to my Google Drive to be able to retrieve the information and even these tables. So here the name that I use is main postdoc. Good. Then when I click this, correct, I'll be able to see the sheets, the table in there, and that's it. We've connected it. Pretty simple, right? Then the next thing is so the next thing here is to include our Power Automates. Sorry, include our AI capability in such a way that it will be able to generate a good content for us, right? So I'll click on this run a prompt. So this run a prompt is an AI model, right? And I'll create a new prompt. Oh, hold on. It's, so I can name this contents generation. Then here now, all we do is this is like we are giving it a prompt to what we want it to do for us. Like, what exactly will this model do? Right? So for now, we'll be making use of we're creating a prompt, telling it what we actually want it to do for us, right? So here we might see create a content or create something that that speaks or give a detailed explanation about how to make use of Power Automate. And even the sweet part of this is you can as well use Copilot to be able to create that prompt for you, and after creating it, it will now include it inside of this. But then let's write our prompt. So I'm going to create a detailed step by step on how to learn Power Automate, and also includes relevant links bracket to my say YouTube page. YouTube videos. Then you have to include test. This test is what is just like you are passing something into this model. So this stuff that we're passing in here is what the model will be able to understand. Okay, this is what I need to create, right? So I might just say from or even hold on. You can even just like remove this and make it more dynamic in such a way that it will be able to capture the topic and then create whatever topic is. So another thing is don't be afraid to use ChatGPT in creating your prompts. Just tell it what you want to create, and it will definitely bring it up. So right now I'll be making use of ChatGPT to bring out what the prompt that I'll be making use of, to make this look more unique. All right. So so here is see the prompt that was provided for me, right? A short professional LinkedIn to waste our time. I need to open my tool. Okay. And just say create a prompt. I'll be able to generate or they'll be able to create or generate a LinkedIn post in a professional way. So here is our prompt. Take that and over here, paste it. So from here, you can see write a professional LinkedIn post that highlights. Here now, we'll put the text that we are passing in inside this model. So here we just say text. Text. Just say input. Right? Then the tone should be authentic, inspiring, aligning with LinkedIn professional audience, include a strong opening hook, all these very perfect. Then we see good, it has saved. So what we do now is we've included this in this help prompts. Then for that input that we included there, we have to pass it here. So we are passing the topic, right? So it will be able to capture the topic and know what it is creating. Then the next thing we do here is to add our LinkedIn account. To do that, just type LinkedIn. Good. So here now you see what we have. This is LinkedIn. And when you click here, you'll be able to connect to your you'll be able to connect your LinkedIn account. So right now, you just want to put an article. What do we want to include here? This in here, we are to pass the content that is coming from the AI. So we are passing this into this to be able to like retrieve that information that the AI has already generated. So the visibility, we have to make it public. We want everybody to see it, right? And for every other thing, you can leave it that way. The other thing we have to include here is we want to take the log of what we are doing, right? Then you can just type Google to be able to update the table that we'll be making use of. We have to use the Google Sheet notes. So what we are doing here is we are updating the rows. Then we'll pick to pick that same Google Sheet that we use in the first conversion. Then sheets. Now it's asking for the ID. So the ID here is making use of the post, the topic and the ID. That is when this ID becomes a unique ID that identifies that, okay, this is the row I'm trying to update. Okay. So that's process. You can save. Okay, so we got an error here, telling us that we are having this issue. So when you have this, you can just quickly click on your Copilot and to identify what the problem is. That's all. All right, post on article. So he's talking about these particular nodes. That's the body validation failed in workflow operation post on the API operation post is missing required property. Body content article source. Okay. He's trying to tell us that it's missing a single stuff. We can remove this. So right? This shape. So this is how you like keep on debugging what you're doing to ascertain what is wrong and what is right. Right. Let's decompose whatever is coming out from this guy in order for this node to understand what's going on. So what I'm doing here is like I'm trying to compose it in such a way maybe it can easily understand or read. At least let's see if it works. And if we remove this, we add this. Still that same problem. So usually this should work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in this pilot to
Um,
find the issue.
Izuna, sorry, it seems the screen you are sharing is not um
It's not what?
it seems where you are we are actually lost. It seems the screen you are sharing is not up to date to what you are saying because we are not seeing the error the thing is debugging. It's just showing for each run a prompt.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you see it now?
I would suggest if you can I would suggest if you
What
can stop
can
sharing and share the screen again. I think that might be
from
handy.
what can you see?
Yes, I said I would suggest if you can stop sharing and share the screen again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
David, I
Yes,
don't know if
yes,
I'm audible. So what is showing right now?
yes. It's showing now.
Okay, it's showing now.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, can you see the error?
Yes, yes, we can see the error.
All right. So this is like telling us that the okay. So normally you just need to come here, article source, let's add this and check our flow. So having some certain errors while doing this is not bad, but it will help you to understand what you're doing and to also like help you to debug it why the error occurs. And definitely That's what we're doing now. So what I would do here, like I said, sometimes you might need something that you do not know, or you just need to, have your AI that will help you interpret and understand what is wrong and what you're not getting right. So here they're saying the action inflow is expressing a specific property that you haven't provided. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. So this is point, though it is not a word or it is actually talking about this. So what we'll do is we have to look for the URL of, so I'll be copying the URL of my page, right? I'll be copying it to be able to connect this. So let's extract it. So we are in now. So next thing we have to do is let's test and see what if it's working.
Ta-da.
All right. So what's the problem here? It says error indicates that the row flow failed because the row with the specific key was not found in the current sheet. It is likely. Okay. So see what we'll do very quick. So we have to add that and start a new column. Start a column at the beginning and name it ID. So even it's one as the ID. Then come back to this it is. Hold on, that's not it. It's okay. So I believe it will be able to show here without good. So let's test again. Let's go up. Right. So yeah, if you look at the at, so let's see our sorry. This see the content that was generated, unlocking efficiency, the power of automation. Let me quickly check my LinkedIn account.
Sorry. Is your head banging you? Take a tablet now. Sorry. Get something to
I
eat
think I
now.
need to get
After
on
the
this to
section.
be able to
Soon, I
see
don't know. Put Indomie now.
my
Okay.
profile.
Sorry.
So look at this. Do you see it? So this is the post. So from here now, we understand that some things are not right, right? We can see that the whole format and the whole formatting and everything is not giving. So what we do is to like make it format it in such a way that um would best suit what we are doing here. Okay. Then we just need to like compose whatever that is coming out from here. So what we do is we use this FS, then we replace this um this with the output as a test. Then we have to add the spaces. All right, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to format our text in such a way that it will be able to format well without showing us all this garbage. All right, and also to also include the spacing. So rather than being this way, the spacing will will be well formatted. Okay. You're not getting what I'm trying to tell you to do. But then that is the whole essence of all this. And we from the look of things, we've seen that we've been able to like automate this process, right? And also how simple it looks. Just what you just need to do is come over to your rule sheet, make sure that you include all the necessary topics that you want to talk about. Just list them out and the preferred dates. Probably you have a full 1 month process, or a full 1 month topic that you want to discuss or you want to share with your audience. You just have to come here, do it. Then if there's any specific thing you want that stuff to, can go to your AI builder, then modify it in such a way it can understand or express the way or the tone that you always engage with your audience. So that's just pretty it. It's very simple. You just need to understand what you're trying to do, then you'll be able to do it. And secondly, when you're stuck, definitely there's a copilot there that will be able to guide you. In some scenarios, you just have to come here, tell the copilots that, okay, I want to create something like this. I want to create this node. I want to create this. It will be creating them one after the other for you. All right. So before I go ahead and in formatting the response, if there's any question, um, you can go ahead and drop it on the chat, or you can the host will give you avenue to speak.
Please feel free if you have any question, you can raise your hand up and or you if you don't want to talk, you can drop your question in the chat and I will read it out to him and he would answer the question if he has the answer. And if he doesn't have the answer, we'll sort it out with AI. Yes, so
If none, I can let me proceed, right? Okay. I said you replace, then what are you replacing? You are replacing this test. And what are we doing? So we want to format it in such a way it to be able to contain what's it called, the space formatting. So we just do this. Right, then cover unblock it. Here. Small load the bracket open. Good. At so this, just come here, replace this or this, or even okay. I think we made a mistake initially. We could have used this or made use of the body. Let's see. Then maybe you can just come here and write another topic. David,
yeah,
David,
yes.
yeah, do you have any topic you also want this the model or the solution to like create?
Could it be any topic?
Any topic is
Okay, maybe I would have one then.
okay. Can share it with me now
All
so I
right.
can include it here.
How to use AI to power your business.
Okay. How to do what?
How to use AI to power your business.
Great. Okay, so let me refresh this. So why I'm using this manual is you're just testing, right? But if I want to um, publish this, you just need to do automatic, and this automatic you to be able to fetch to be able to trigger at that specific time that we want you to do. But right now it's we're still in testing phase, right? Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Ta-da!
Right.
Oh my God.
So let me go back to my LinkedIn and refresh it. Go back. There's a post. Wait. Is it not open? All right. No, it was too fast. So I'm trying to open it up. I don't know if it's my network or then. Okay, let me show up post. So if you look at this, so what it did here is actually what it did here is it just highlighted it. Then when you click on in here, it will be able to take you to where could why is it not showing me what I want to see? Okay, look at this. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yes,
So
yes.
all this is
I see that.
if you look at the post and the way it was created, you understand it's fitted, it's well fitted for LinkedIn. And the sweet part of it is look at this, you will find that it also includes the hashtag, blah blah blah. So that's pretty it. You don't need to like constantly come into to some of your social medias to be posting. You just have to like have something you want to post about. Like right now, if you have a picture that you want to attach to this on your Google Sheets, you can include that, and all this will be you know pretty fast, automated pretty fast. And you don't need those time that you waste, getting something or thereabouts. You don't need it. You just automate. And also, if you want to also include what we call approval before it will send out to it will be sent to the audience, you can also include approval. That approval, when it creates this, it will send you an approval. You will go through it to even know if this speaks or got the actual content of what you want to share with the audience, right? So that's it from my end, and I believe we are able to understand the flow and the objective of this. Thank you very much. I'm David. I don't know if there's any question. I'm open to any.
All right, Izuna, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Thanks so much. So, I now want to